Proudly repping Kill Cliff FC and the Institute of Human Performance. Here is the welterweight contender, Gilbert Durinho Burns. Realized a lot of success at 155 pounds before moving up, but certainly most would argue we have seen the best out of Gilbert Burns at 170 pounds.
Well, he doesn't have to deal with the weight cut anymore. He was a big 55-pounder, maybe a little small at 170, but his skill set translates, and it really does work in his division. He is a high-level jiu-jitsu guy, but it's his striking that has impressed me the most. The improvements he has made down in South Florida allow for him to not only compete with the best, but to earn victories most times he goes in there.
You're absolutely right, made his UFC debut back in 2014, challenged for the title in 2021. A lot of fans believe he'll get back there. Gilbert Burns steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. Well, you can argue he's one of the best boxers in the UFC, even though he fancies himself a well-rounded mixed martial artist, but always changing up the location of his strikes, the tempo. This guy is a well-versed, world-class striker.
Yeah, he's a world-class striker, and we always have a lot of fun on our shows about the best boxers in the UFC. Start talking Holloway, Masvidal, Blachowicz. This guy is along the lines of that in regards to how he implements that skill inside the octagon. He goes out there, fights behind a beautiful jab, and he sets everything up perfectly with the hands, and that is why we see him securing so many knockouts inside the UFC's octagon.
Yeah, had a lot of knockouts as an amateur, not just in MMA, but in boxing as well, and just wearing those tiny 4-ounce gloves here tonight, we'll see if he can add to that total. All right, ready to go here at the Big A, the Honda Center in Anaheim, the Duck Pond. Both fighters have entered the octagon. Could be one of the more important fights of this or any calendar year. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Gilbert Durinho Burns. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight.
Good.
All right, round one is underway. Here is the outstanding striker, the conditioned Duho Choi. The majority of his pro wins have come by knockout. They have come in round one. We'll see how it goes for Duho Choi here tonight. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg. Nice punch lands over the top.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there.
I mean, right away, no feeling out process. These boys just went and started fighting.
And blocks the shot there. All right, here we go, early round action featuring the well-rounded Gilbert Durinho Burns. He opens with a leg kick here.
And that's one of his best weapons. He throws that leg kick to try to make you rush. And then when you rush, he goes into his takedown. Gilbert Burns is a high-level grappler, but he has developed great Muay Thai skill, and it's on full display right now.
Man, this is wild. If you like offense, these fighters are going at it.
All gas, no brakes, baby. Let's go.
Huge left.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. Got that submission locked up very tight.
Choi's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense.
He's trying to tighten the grip on his guillotine choke. He seems to have it, but he's got to really get his hips up to his opponent and make sure his opponent doesn't roll off to the side.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
Burns getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we're back underway. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Oh, he blocked that punch.
Oh, the straight hand lands flush to the body by Burns. And doing work with the jab. 2 minutes now to go in the opening round.
Nice punch there.
Checks that leg kick. Unable to connect there. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination there.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Choi. Straight right is there. Burns counters. Oh, massive overhand lands. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Right hand is there over the top. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by Burns. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And now some distance as they pull apart.
Nice.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, take a seat. Deep breaths. Breathe in. All right. Now, I need you to refocus, and we're going to take this fight in a different direction. I want you to start looking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. All right, next round is underway, and what a great job defensively in the previous round. I think my face from last night's dinner is more swollen than his opponent's.
I mean, he did a fantastic job of seeing when his opponent was trying to attack and getting his guard up so that he's not taking damage to the face. Great defensive fight IQ shown by this fighter.
Choi's cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward. All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job. Huge knee lands in the clinch.
All right, doing work with the jab. hook lands. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
It's a masterclass, John. It's a masterclass in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Joy gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
Oh, here we go.
Joy's attempt there is blocked by the opponent.
What a thunderous head kick.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Well, his wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career and gets the single leg takedown.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his shot of choice, a single leg takedown, and he's securing it, and he's doing it and scoring it over and over again.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Burns. So we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments defensively.
He's taking too many of these shots up top. I mean, he's got to move his head right away. He's waiting. He's being reactive. You got to be active in your motions before your opponent sets up their attacks.
Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed.
Right. A swing and a miss by Choi. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. All right, so the redness is omnipresent now. He has absorbed a whole lot of body strikes. Pretty good poker face, but I'm not sure how many more of these he wants to take.
No, he doesn't. He needs to do something different. He cannot continue to get beat up like this. But it's on his opponent. It's on the guy that is landing these strikes to continue down the path until he makes you change something. Do this over and over because it seems like this is your easiest path to victory.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Short uppercut here in the clinch by Burns. It's hard to think about a fight in his career in which he has absorbed this amount of damage. His face is essentially shut.
Unrecognizable. He's unrecognizable. That is as close to the term that I can say. This guy does not look like the guy that walked into the octagon early. He made a lot of mistakes early, and they're ultimately costing him right now as we've gotten longer in the fight.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Now landing to the body. Burns' nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Round 3 next. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round, and how about the swelling at this point on the fighter's forehead? That is not getting better, ladies and gentlemen. It is only getting worse given all the offense that's coming back. We'll see if they can get the end swell on there and try to keep this fighter in the fight. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swell.
Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these two guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Well, we told you to keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. But as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory.
Oh, my God!
Oh, nice right hand.
Counter punch landed there by Choi. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this. Keep going to the... He's going guillotine! You better protect your neck when you fight this guy because he's got the guillotines locked in. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Good work from the top here by Choi.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have? Nope. Lucky guy. I have.
Burns looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Back to his feet. What a fight, what a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurting for certain.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up. But I think that is the key. The mental is what's going to allow you to get your hand raised in this fight. This will not be easy. You're going to have to go to some dark places whenever you're in front of a guy that is as good as you in every aspect of fighting.
Vision is compromised, there's no doubt. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
His misses are entertaining. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. That one appeared to stun him. Mixed martial arts, folks, this is absolutely crazy. Both fighters dealing with critical damage and cuts. There's blood everywhere.
Fans, stand up and give applause to these two men who are laying it all out on the line in the octagon tonight. Both dealing with cuts, both critical, but both unwilling to take a step back for your entertainment.
Choi's really starting to bleed in and around that eye. You see some of the blood actually trickling down into the eye. Vision impairment, never a good thing for a prize fight. Oh, with authority, the body. Choi's overhand punch to the head doesn't get to the target. He telegraphed that one, and it gets blocked. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. he needs to try to get a takedown or something. Because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut. And now, all the blood that's coming from the cut.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. Man, this fight has been pretty wild. A lot of high-octane output on both sides, and candidly, neither fighter looking too good here.
It's the output. I mean, both of these guys have got their foot on the gas from the start of the fight. They've worked really, really hard to get to where they are right now. They're both going to have to rely on the toughness to drag them through the very difficult moments.
All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
Another nice combination to the head.
Choi's eye is just mangled. I'm not even sure he can see out of it. I'm surprised they haven't called for the ringside physician at this point in the fight. Looked like that body kick got home.
Trading good shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Straight punch is good. All right, well, he's going to have to go back to the drawing board defensively, but in terms of this fight, he's been told...
Oh, he's hurt bad. Oh, nice right hand.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Nice hook by Burns.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. That guillotine is tight.
Choi's an absolute mess right now. This fight might actually get stopped by the ringside physician due to that cut. Oh, flying knee. Big right hand.
A double. He's hurt bad.
Burns' nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken.
Oh, he got him real good, too.
Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands flush to the head. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Burns. Oh, man, another strike gets through. You can only describe his condition as critical now. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, do a posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head.
Got to be careful here.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
Fight back! Fight back!
Oh, right into mount.
Choi's in half guard now. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Burns is really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. Choi gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Under a minute to go in round 4. Choi gets tattooed by a solid uppercut there. Can't take too many more of those. Missed with that attempt. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
30 seconds left. 30 seconds left.
Nice leg kick. He has to evade and stay in space.
Dorino gets caught with that punch.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, how good is that as he gets up?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing the opponent to get the submission victory.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the fight for you. Somehow we've made it to the stools, and both fighters are wearing it.
Yeah, I mean, the corner's going to have some work to do on that cut. He has been beat up in that round, but he has done his fair share of damage himself. This has been a very close fight.
All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really opened up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
Slow that heart rate down. It's okay. We expected this type of fight. We trained for this. You're bloody. We knew it was going to be a war.
You ready to fight? Ready?
It is the 5th and final round. Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame. Whiffs on that offering.
Oh, nice elbow. He's hurt bad. He's got to move. They're going to stop this fight if he doesn't move.
Oh! Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Nice counter right hook there. Burns is definitely taking aim at that cut right now. You see, targeting that area that is already compromised on his opponent. Both guys appeared to land there. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Choi.
Nice defense there. Massive body kick lands.
Rips the body there. Block that punch. Circling to his right. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, huge left.
Another, it's over.
With a huge TKO victory.
Oh my goodness, what a fight.
So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 10 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi.
Do-Ho Choi is the name, ladies and gentlemen. A huge win for the Korean Superboy here tonight. And this is a kid who is just getting started. A scary proposition for the rest of this featherweight division. But we've already started to see major strides made when it comes to his skill development. This might be a UFC champion.